I was an engineer for a whole year before I even
Started.
put out a song, making a beat. The first beat that I ever sold was a song. $50.
Straight up.
Like I never was, bro. Even the homies,
See,
I made the
that's
homies
what's
pay me
up.
for real. Like
That's what's up.
so. I mean, I didn't make beats for a year. I engineered and recorded people for a whole year and just honed up my skills on that. And then after that, that's when I really started getting into the beat making. So I can't really say I missed like making beats because when I was missing, nobody ever heard it. I made sure that it wasn't just broadcasted to the world.
I feel that. So from DJing, playing instruments, DJing, and making beats, all the way to dropping your own projects.
Man, how the fuck do we get here? I don't even know.
Dropping your own projects. Yo.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
two of the tracks that I know that you have visuals for was Stop Lying and Popping. So I know I've seen those. So Stop Lying and Popping, both of them is.
What inspired that Stop Lying?
Bro. It's self-explanatory, bro. Like I say this all the time, like to the homies, but when you an engineer, bro, you hear everybody bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Like it be straight. It be you got a session at 1 to 3, and a nigga come in there and he talking about a nigga you got a session with from 7 to 9. Nigga from 7 to 9 coming there at 7 to 9. Man, this nigga got me fucked. I'm like, oh my god.
All the bullshit.
Now I gotta hear about all y'all bullshit that y'all know about each other. So it's like at this point, now when y'all come in here rapping, bro, I'm not even tuned in. Like I don't care what you talking about really because niggas, too many people then came in here and had to say what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stop lying, bro. I feel like niggas need to just stop lying so much, bro.
So at being in this position where you actually work hand in hand with the artist, and so these are individuals, these are humans. So in what you do and your skill set allows you to have to get personal with the artist.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah, sometimes,
Yeah,
but
okay.
still, and yeah, it's business. It's about
But like the energy in the room, like you said, yeah, it definitely be like on a personal level.
yeah.
It's vulnerable rapping and shit.
Yeah, for sure. But has that given you a lot of like education when it comes to understanding the mentality and the landscape where we at in Oklahoma?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I literally named my album "Couldn't Be Me," bro.
Because it couldn't be you.
Bro, it couldn't be me. These niggas, bro, flawed, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying like in terms of just surface level shit, but real shit. Like I don't know. Like my father just, you know what I'm saying, instills certain shit into me. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like the way of people and the way of being a man these days ain't the same. So I just be experiencing these niggas like. And I just be like, bro, it couldn't be me, bro.
Straight
like
up.
I couldn't do the shit that these people do
up.
for real. It's not in me to do that. It's really not.
How do you come up with like not even come up because I know people be like I want to get a beat from you or whatever, but like when you choose to collaborate, so like whether like at this point where you are now, when you choose to collaborate with an artist, whether it be I'm providing you a beat, I know that's definitely giving the money, you know what I'm saying, but like when you're like I want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you look for, like, in those artists?
Confidence, marketability, and I just look at. I really like to, like, especially when it comes to investing my time into people, just like their character when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? Just because, bro, character can ruin everything, bro. Like, you could be the most hardest rapper, bro. You could have the best videos. You know what I'm saying? You can have the baddest women fucking with your music and all this shit, bro. And if you're not a solid nigga, bro, you're gonna go to another market where that matters. I feel like it matters. My experiences, it definitely matters. You feel me? Like
your character.
People don't think it be mattering, bro, but it shows, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it shows. Like people wonder why, you know what I'm saying, they do business with people from out of state, and it might be some big business on a big level, but I feel like in Oklahoma we have a lack of following through with that because I feel like people not really vibing with the people that they running into. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily. And I feel like that's something that can change. You feel me?
I feel like that's something that needs to change. Like that
definitely.
We've been trying to figure out, like we've been saying for weeks, even here on this podcast with everybody we bring through, like Memphis has I wouldn't say an organization, but they have some organization to how they gonna push their artists. You know what I'm saying? As a state, as whether it's not the PREC and CMG stuff. I'm just talking about as a whole. They have people in place where if somebody's coming up and we about to get behind them, they're gonna make it.
But that's cause, bro, Memphis is the streets though. You feel me? Like they got real rich people there, like in the streets that invest.
Invest.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's understandable though because they're from a place where music has a foundation, has a background, to where they like, I know if in this city I can spend my money with this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, with this kid and this kid, I put my money into him and he look like something, and he from his section and his section behind him is gonna go. Here it's not really like that.
Yeah, that's real. That is real.
Better structure.
Way
Like,
better structure.
I mean, I feel like just like rappers, like I said, like just like Memphis, like outside of PR, like Pooh Shiesty from the Haven, you feel me? Like, and I'll fuck around in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? He from the Haven, but bro, they do not listen to nothing else. They're not trying to hear that shit, bro. They not. If you not from the Haven, bro, and you not popping it, they're not trying to hear it. So it's like they got their whole hood standing behind.
That's gonna support
these couple people and only, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they not even fucking with a nigga necessarily, unless it's just like I said, a big business move. They not even fucking with somebody from the other side of town, bro. They not. You know what I'm saying?
They support their own.
They support their own.
See, and that, see, to me, because I mean, I could look at that and know and be able to give them some advice on how that things could be better and everybody can make more money. But just that alone of, okay, we ain't fucking with y'all, but we fucking with each other. And so what that means to me is if we have a plan, at least I know it ain't just gonna be me. I can depend on, I have a support system. Where see out here, that don't exist.
Island by yourself.
Yeah, that
Every
don't
man for
exist.
himself,
Yes,
for sure.
every man for himself. And so how I look at it is, if we could just change the mindset of how it looks when we support each other and we back each other with these projects. Because, see,
But we've been saying it for years, though. Like, we've been saying this for years. When I say for years, like, you think about
30
You know
years.
me, I'm from Texas, man. You know, I'm from Oklahoma, but I'm from Texas. But if you look at Texas, Houston had it. They got all behind. They supported Houston. Then the boogie movement. That's when the dance and shit popped off. The Boogie Nation, all that. Then they moved to Texas. They supported it as a unit, as a state. They supported whoever was popping in their state. If you think about East Coast, the West Coast, kind of, they support. You know, and it's free. That's the cold thing. It's free. But here it's a lack. If it's not beneficial to a person or to what they got going, then
They're not doing it.
It's the credit.
they're not going to indulge into it. You know, so
Everybody
it's
wants
more
to
of a popularity contest.
yeah, so, and that's what I'm trying to get a grip on to figure out,
How can we change?
you know, yeah, how can you, because I want to work with everybody.
But it's not everybody's willing to pass down the knowledge
And I was
to
gonna
the younger
say,
generation.
I was gonna like,
It's a lot of people that hold the keys to the city. I'm not from here, but there's a lot of people that hold the keys to the city, but a lot of people don't want to pass it down to younger generation because that makes them irrelevant, or they may feel that they're losing something. They're irrelevant. So it's like I say, the knowledge isn't even been passed down as an artist. You ask half the artists, so what's your budget? They're gonna look at you like you retarded. You gotta have a budget to do anything. Talk to any manager, any promotion wise, marketing. You have to have a budget. Most people don't know that because shit, they're not getting it. All they think is, go to the studio, let me record.
but we really ain't got the history as well though, and I feel like that's a big problem.
We
bro.
do have the history. There's a lot of country singers that from here.
No, I'm saying that, but
But
that's
we talking about
hip hop history, rap history.
In the hip hop
It ain't a lot
In the
of
hip-hop
rap
realm.
history, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, I agree with you. It's basically how I feel is that we've had a particular infrastructure here, and I won't necessarily people got the keys, because if people had the keys, I feel like there's no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'd be a lot more millionaires if people had the keys. You feel me? But people are holding
Each other back.
positions here. You know what
Yup,
I'm saying? And
yup.
they're holding
For sure.
they're holding
Hold
stake.
it.
They're holding stake. Whether that be physical business wise or whether that be brand wise, you know what I'm saying? They hold a certain stake here, and it's like I feel like, to answer your question, like the answer is until there's really necessarily a renaissance in people in entirety in faces in business here. We're gonna run like this forever. Bro.
Okay, so
We have ran like this forever. Bro.
Absolutely,
I've been
absolutely.
doing this since I was 17.
For
I'm
sure.
28. It's 11 years.
For sure.
That's 11 years. And the
And-
same people on the clubs. The same
Absolutely.
people promote the parties. The same people spending in the clubs. No disrespect. These are my people. You know what I'm saying? I respect them a lot. But I'm just saying, in a market, it has to have fresh faces, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a
It
question?
has to, yeah.
As a producer, engineer, or artist as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, Have you reached outside of Oklahoma City?
Of course.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
He
mean the state, just the state of Oklahoma.
Like Tulsa and shit like that. All different cities.
Like,
Lawton.
like there's different regions.
Like
of
little
Oklahoma.
towns. Yeah, for sure.
Because I believe a lot of people are just content on Oklahoma City.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm really.
So they think that those are the main
I'm really well versed with that. Like,
it's a lot
of different people here.
Like I don't see, like people don't understand the concept. In order to take over a state, you have to be involved with the state. The whole state.
Exactly.
Last time I checked, the 580 is bigger than the 405 and the 918. 580 surrounds the whole state. Enid, Lawton, Durant, Ardmore, Altus. So I mean, like as an artist, have you thought about reaching out?
I do that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind
of. You've been popping for a while, though.
Yeah,
I mean, like, so
but that came naturally, though, bro. I never was one of them people that, I never put limitations on my brand. You know what I'm saying? I do my shit for everybody. It's clear though. Right when you look at my stuff and you look at, I don't really necessarily, and I was gonna say that too. I feel like the black world here, business wise, the urban world. I'll be correct. The urban business world here is small, but people don't know how small it is because they're a part of it. Yeah. Oh, there is, bro. I'm telling you,
that's the Matrix.
It's like you cross over, and you really get to meeting different people of different just like niches and backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The urban business community is so behind because there's really some rich ass people here, bro. That do own the clubs. You know what I'm saying? That do have events that we necessarily don't get invited to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like that's something that's different. That's something that I, especially with my project, like I just wanted to try to do different stuff. Like I didn't have my like my release parties. I didn't do them at the homies clubs. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do it to some places that everybody can go to, everybody can be comfortable. Because when I was DJing, I was never only in the hood clubs. I was never only at the white people shit. I was mixing it, having events, my own events, mixing the crowds together. I was doing rapper events. I was on Campus Corner. I was at Circus on Thursdays with the niggas. You feel me? Like I just tried to. I came from, my background is different. You know what I'm saying? Like my background, I had to be around a lot of different people, and my parents, like I said, like they instilled that in me. Like you got to know how to be that person that you are in every kind of room. Like no matter what you look like, you got to be able to get all the money. You can't just be limiting your money.
Absolutely.
So I feel like here we just it's a lot of division like between these markets, like even within our own community. You know what I'm saying? It's a big division between the urban market and the non-urban market. How they handle
very
business.
wise words. Very wise words.
Like
very
just
wise
like
words.
when I was setting up my release parties, you feel me? Like everybody in the streets know me, bro. Like if you eat rapping or not, like you know who I am. You feel me? You know. So when I'm going to club owners, you know what I'm saying, and not saying it like in a bad way, but other people are having a double voucher me. You know what I'm saying, to be able to do this. For me, it's like, nigga, why the fuck do I gotta validate me? I'm popping for real. Like I'm really doing this shit on a high level. Like, and it's like they don't, bro. That's not even in their world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, respectfully, that's not in their world, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can we kind of mend those worlds together? Because, like I said, if the same people for the past 15 years in Oklahoma City have really been running the same infrastructure, and it's not a lot of millionaires that are a product of this, you know what I'm saying? We got to kind of figure out who are the next round of people that, you know what I'm saying, that have something that they can add to this. Or pass the torch. If you don't feel like passing the torch, that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? You haven't made it all the way. You still working. Yeah. And I feel like people are forgetting that. Like these people that we see to have the keys are people that are still grinding just like we are.
Everyday basis.
Every day. You know what I'm saying? We ain't made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even the people that own the keys here haven't made it. So it's like we got more work to do, and they are working. So we have to keep that conscious. I tell people like my homies and stuff at the studio all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? You're literally one spick, bro, in the existence of life in itself. So like necessarily, bro, people not thinking how you thinking. So you getting upset about other people's actions, or you feel like they did you shady, and they just out here trying to eat, bro. They trying to make sure that they still popping. They starting to make sure that they still got a brand. They got to make sure they shit popping. So it's like, I don't fault you, but we got to make changes so we can get some real money. You know what I'm saying? Get some real chongas around here.
It's called evolving, man.
For sure.
I'm 50, so the way I look at it is because I've been paying attention to this for a long time, as far because I mean I like music. So, but everybody, every musical individual that I've ever like known about or I liked their music, they weren't from here. And so eventually I got to the point where, why isn't this somebody from Oklahoma that I know they music? I done played it on an album. I mean, Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
But we just talking about one individual. It's not even from Oklahoma City.
It's a couple, but it's not the ones.
Yes, the one. I'm talking about, yeah. And specifically really hip hop, just because we have so much talent here. And it is a reason as to why we haven't made it to where somebody can, just like Finesse 2 Times can come here and ask for 30,000. This what I'm saying is he on the road. You're going on the road, and you can convince people you coming in the building doing your thing. Give me 30,000. They're gonna say, all right,
for sure.
So when you have the ability to do that, you done handled your business.
For sure.
Yeah. Whatever that sauce is to get people to invest in you for that number, you done handled your business. Now, what I'm saying is, I haven't in my lane discovered one artist here, knowing we got all this talent, but I'm not gonna gamble on giving them that kind of money, thinking that I'm gonna get a return on my investment.
For sure, I understand that.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand
that. So I want to see that change. So
I feel like mentality and mechanics, bro. Niggas don't have the mentality to impress somebody like you. You know what I'm saying? And people don't have the mechanics to follow through after they impress you to utilize your funding. Simple. I know that.
And the work ethic goes with it.
And that's the mentality.
Yeah.
A dog is going to be a dog, bro. Nobody can tell me. I'll be in the studio 12, 14 hours every single day except Sundays. You know what I'm saying? I spend Sundays with my family, but you don't have to tell me that. Mm-hmm. And there's certain people that don't have that, you know?
Yep.
Or they don't have, like,
that's an intangible.
My whole stuff. I'm not trying to brag on myself, but
I
feel like I really want to show people how to do this on a better level. Even if I don't make it rapping, bro, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be this year, my producer year is already sold up. I'm about to put out 5 projects, collab projects that's going to shake the world, you know what I'm saying, this year for sure. Or at least shake our region or where we from for sure. Mm-hmm. But
we're going to feel like an earthquake.
Oh, for
we're going to feel it. No. We're going to feel it.
Hey, Juice the Max, that man. We bringing it, bro.
Speaking of Juice the Mac, that Tom Brady, bro.
That Tom Brady.
I gotta ask you.
Tom Brady.
2 questions before we get into this last question.
Good.
But that Tom Brady alone, bro, that beat. So I got a 2-part question.
Go ahead.
So Juice was in here and he said that you sent him the beat and he was telling you like this for Peasy gonna be on this Babyface Ray. You need a whole new beat, and then you sent him that.
I didn't even actually made it in front of him. I didn't send it to him. It was in the studio.
In the studio. Okay.
It's crazy. The story is, bro, we had me and him, we always do long sessions when we do record. But we had like a semi-long session that day. And we wrapped up the last song. Mm-hmm. And, bro, I was ready to go home. It was like 3 a.m, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm finna go home. I'm tired. I've been here all day. And Juice was like, bro, we gotta cook up that shit for Babyface Ray. I'm like, bro, looking at this and like, bro, we just did a whole session, bro. You didn't mention this to slide this in here. But now you want to wait till I'm tired as hell to do this. He like, bro, we gotta make it. I'm like, all right, bro, fuck it. We gonna make the beat. And shit, I just ended up making it in front of him. It was smacking. Like, it was exactly. I'm glad that he pushed me in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody else, like, I probably wouldn't even listen to him tell me that they wanted me to make the beat. Yeah. I would have been like, bro, I'm going home, bro. I don't care about what you're talking about. But that's my dog for sure. So I was like, man, he telling me this for a reason. I need to stop being lazy. You know what I'm saying?
And get on it.
It was worth
Team
it.
No Sleep.
It was worth it. Clearly, you feel me?
Yeah.
We made a good ass song, smacking song.
That was very unique, man.
It was a motherfucking
for sure.
I was gonna say too, as like a. So I got to see him, Peasy and Juice the Mac perform the song when he came down here for the Sharks Run the City. Yeah. And I think one of the interesting things of that song. So this is where my media side come in. For sure. Is Peasy had a verse on there where he was like, he said, checking paperwork. He's like, can't stamp it if it's fake. But originally,
I knew you was gonna bring this up. I knew he was gonna. I knew somebody was gonna catch this one day, bro. We had too many versions come out before.
Yes,
heard to the streets.
So he said, checking. He said like 1090.
He said niggas stand on paperwork like I'm a 1090 Jake.
Yes, and he changed it to checking paperwork, can't stamp it if it's fake, and that came after the whole 1090 Jake with the paperwork, him
Man,
in jail.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Wow, you connected all them dots like
Well,
that?
I do this.
Woo.
That's why we got
That's a real
25
content
pages.
creator right
Man,
there.
yeah, he on
Chris
it, he on
Moore.
Yeah.
Tap in.
So like to know like Peasy that real to where it's like, nah, I'm not even going.
Bro,
Like,
we
you know what
had
I'm
to
saying?
rush that shit because this nigga Peasy was like, bro, hell no, bro, I gotta change it. I'm like,
Absolutely.
Juice, bro, he gonna change it? He like, yeah, bro, he gonna change it for sure.
Yeah, and he
Change
did. And
that
it's still a
shit.
hit. It's just crazy. Cause
I ain't gonna
like,
lie, bro. The 1090 Jake bar was way harder,
Yeah,
and
it
that was
was
at the time that Boss and Richie and all that shit. Was
Yeah,
going on.
all that was.
So if we would have, we really held on to the song longer than we thought we would. We thought we was gonna put it out earlier.
Yeah, because
So-
it came out in like October, I think.
Yeah,
End
we
of
supposed,
October.
bro, we've been having that song for
Yeah.
like a year type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, well, nah, you're probably like 8 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, we held on to the song longer than we thought, and then shit just the streets transpired how they transpired, and the one that was calling the rat was the rat the whole time. So
Man,
it
crazy,
got ugly.
huh?
It got ugly on this, man. We had to change it real quick.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Definitely had to ask about that because I caught that and was like, damn,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? So I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, that 1090 Jake bar was pretty hard. Like when he said it, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna go crazy. Like
Yeah.
when they hear the
And that's
streets-
why when he changed it, I was like, damn.
He had
But
to change it to 1090 Jake
it.
Ratty, bro.
I felt it.
1090 Jake, you messed up for messing up our song like that, bro. We was giving you props. Now we had to diss you, bro.
It's crazy, crazy. So you know, kind of going back into the how the artist culture is here. So, what do you think it would take in Oklahoma City if an artist needed to, whether it was one artist or a collection of artists, to get 5,000 people in the building?
It's been done already though.
I'm talking about like
Now again,
I'm talking about to where
When was it done though?
bro, we had Chop Chop, and we had what's bro's name? That's my song, Nitro.
Nitro.
Yeah,
back in
they made it.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I remember Nitro. I
Nitro,
remember
but
Nitro.
People don't
they
bring
had
up-
They had to hit Hennessy.
Yeah,
They-
people
I remember
don't-
Nitro.
Hennessy, yeah.
Yeah,
People don't hit up. I mean, not hit up. People don't bring them up in conversations because either they're too young to even be there or know that.
about
I just did my history. That's all I know about it. You know what I'm saying? But
They from my era, so I know who they are.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like something went wrong. I don't know their business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know necessarily what happened with their situations, but I know that they got there. I know for sure that they got there. You know what I'm saying? They got to them rooms and they got to where people want to be. You know what I'm saying? And whatever transpired after that, obviously it didn't go all the way it was supposed to go because you know what I'm saying. That's the only foundation that we have,
as far as the track record.
and that's tough.
That's
Tough, bro. You
was
feel
like
me?
the 90s.
That's really tough, bro. Like,
Mhm.
That's why.
Yeah, that's tough.
What do I think it's gonna take? I think it's gonna take somebody to put in the work. I feel like it's gonna take somebody with a lot of charisma.
You think it could be done now?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna do it. But
Okay.
yeah, it
Absolutely.
can definitely be done. I don't think it's just me, honestly.
mean,
and I always say that in these conversations because I might not necessarily fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's some artists here that have some mic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be. I'm the only nigga that got mic. I'm not.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people need to understand and really get the education behind branding yourself and investing in yourself monetarily and relationship and time wise because that shit it goes a long way. I think that people are just not educated as much as they could be. I took a lot of time studying, talking to different people, going to different places, and learning a lot to have the understanding that I do now. But shit, it take a lot of understanding, bro. It really do. Like you got to know all these certain little pieces, all these relationships with these little people. You kind of got to string it together with your own magic way. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Make
right.
make it work for how you got it going on.
For sure.
And I feel like we lack a lot of that here. Like people
Yep.
put out projects, and then
They don't get the support it's supposed to get.
I mean, it's not that they
Or the
don't get the
push,
support
or the
that it's
push.
supposed to
They
get.
don't promote it like they supposed to.
Exactly.
They put it
People-
out.
It has the wrong mechanics.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
But-
It could be the people, it could be the method, it could be all kind of different
I think
things
it's
that
the
hold
method.
things back from greatness.
I think it's
A
the
lot of times it's the people. It's me thinking that my sister, because she's my sister, is the right person and she's really not qualified and I don't want to, I'm just doing it because you my sister and I put you in a critical position in my life
Yeah.
and it don't work. and it's really because of you. But you know, you my sister though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I absolutely.
And that's what I'm saying.
It be things like
Them
that, or
close
you're a
rela-
homie,
That's
or
what I'm
you're a
saying. Them close
homie.
relationships, bro. Them close relationships be
Yeah,
fucking it
you
up.
know, and you got to bump your head and kind of learn.
Like in Oklahoma,
You know.
somebody could like, just for instance, this brand.
little sis,
like,
that wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't saying nothing. I love you, sweetie. I was just using you as an example.
But no, like something like this brand. Like there's a lot of different talk shows / podcasts in Oklahoma City. You feel me? And all of them have a different network of people, and people don't. It's like relationship wise, like you said, it's the people, bro. Like somebody will not come on this show because the person that's a part of the day, you know what I'm saying, groove or
gospel,
market,
man.
you know what I'm saying, they don't fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So
Speak the gospel,
but all they rap about and their whole brand identity is smoking weed. But they got to go to this podcast where they don't even fucking talk about smoking weed, or that's not even their niche.
Yeah.
And they got to go over there because this is they folks, and they can't come over here and talk about on the Chronic Palooza and pop that weed shit because they relationships prohibit them from that.
Yeah.
That's lame, bro.
Yeah,
That's Oklahoma. And that shit is
that's
lame,
Oklahoma
They're
in a
not getting a bag over
nutshell.
there though, and they could possibly get a bag over here.
Yeah.
And so that's blocking their blessings
sure.
because they got a problem with it.
For sure.
Which makes no sense to me.
It's funny that you bring that up because like I try to keep my relationships with people like as professional as possible. So
sure.
I try to like I support everybody. So like that I do that on purpose, but I genuinely do it. So when I surround myself with individuals, like people should know off rip that if I've been here for so long, obviously it's not as bad over here as people. If you know me, you would know
sure.
it's not as bad as over here as people
sure.
would try to say.
Sure.
So like the thing that gets me the most,
That shit happen to me all the time, bro. People come up to me, meet me, bro. They be like, bro, I ain't going, bro. Grown men, bro. I'm not making this up, bro. Grown men, bro. This has happened more than 10 times in my life. Grown men that have come to the studio, did a session with me, or been around me when I'm having an event, and I invite them out with me or something. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, the way people talk about you, bro, I thought you not nothing like I thought you would be. I'm like,
I
bro,
hear that every week.
Yeah.
stop listening to people, bro.
Yeah. It is crazy because people will definitely block your blessings because sometimes people do bad decisions or have bad business.
Or they got their own personal
or whatever
problems, you
and
know what I'm
because
saying?
they don't want you to benefit, they'll just tell you, hey, don't do that.
Stay away from him.
Yeah. For no reason. And then half of them don't
That be
even
going
know
on
you.
out here too.
Half of them don't even know you, have never met you, and it's just they formed an opinion on social media from this much of somebody's life that they've seen. And they'll form an opinion, be like, man, I saw or read something or heard something. You don't want to fuck. Or we hear that, man, you got to be careful with the chronic brands over there. And we're like, be careful of what?
They'll steal your music.
Greatness?
They'll steal your music. They'll do this. You're going to go to jail.
You know what's so crazy?
You going to get indicted.
As a person who do YouTube stuff, what get me is like, if your platform is monetized and you're making income off of something, and we do business to do a video, each video shows how much income
They make off per video.
Right. Yeah. So the business would be, if I'm going to drop it on your platform because you're monetized, like we know that you're monetized at this point, then we split whatever the split. We come up with a plan to split whatever.
Sure.
It's like people don't have these conversations, or they don't be knowing, and then other people is benefiting off of something.
And that's what it really be. And that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, the lack of education is so important, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so important. Like, even in our state, bro, our state is in 48th in education, bro. So niggas are, let's be serious, bro. Niggas are not on the smartest tip here. And you got to understand that, bro. You know
man.
I'm not saying that like that, bro. That's,
I mean,
bro,
nah,
and that's what I'm saying, bro. I really, outside of, you know what I'm saying, like, fuck the streets and all that, you know what I'm saying, like, rapping and all that shit, bro. I really, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I look into things like, why is it the way that we doing the shit that we doing? Why is this, bro? Niggas, I literally have sat young, bro, and up at night like, bro, why is this like this? Why because I know I got it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I went through a period where I had to climb my own way out because I didn't feel like I wasn't appreciated for what I was, and I wasn't given the proper light and flowers that I had to give it to myself.
Yep.
So it's like I had to go out there and stay up at night and get on Google and be like, okay, what's going on? Like, what's with the people? People say it's in the water, bro. It's not in the water. It's in the way that they made you grow up.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah, but you're dealing with a very poverty-stricken
Exactly,
state,
and that's what I
and
mean.
nobody has that experience, so it's like nobody has role models to help.
Exactly.
And it's unfortunate, and that's where as we get older and as people mature, you have to be like yourself and be forward-thinking and say, okay, like, I need to reach out to this person. But not a lot of people have that ambition part of them in them, and that sucks. But it's just that's how we've always been brought up here, being native from Oklahoma. People don't have money, people don't have shit, and it's trying to figure it out. And there's just not a lot of people. We don't have the people like they have in Cali and the backbones, like what y'all were talking about. And that's where people got to put aside their differences. And Wally keeps saying it is like we all have to come together. Like, I don't gotta like you to get money.
I say that all the time, bro. You don't gotta, bro. You don't have to like me. You don't have to
at
fuck with
all.
me, but you gotta respect me enough to want to do business with me, and I want
Yeah.
to respect you
And
enough to do that.
respect our knowledge
and
that we all bring to the table.
the respect is, I see you got a skill set. I see you have value based off of your energy. I'm captivated by, damn, you can do that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you're gonna look at me equally and be like, you got that going on, but my energy is good. Because now we're all talking in the same language.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
now I even value, like, man, God, thank you for bringing this dude into my life.
Real life.
You see what I'm saying? And so when all that forms properly, that's how you have greatness, because that's all that's going to produce. And see, in Oklahoma, from my journey and my personal interactions, I'm talking about when it comes down to the business side of it, when it's time to execute, when it's time to get an understanding, when it's time to work together, when it's time for me, for you to be a man of your word and me being a man of my word. See, when we get there, it's flawed.
Flawed as fuck.
It's flawed.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's my word. I be saying that.
Yeah,
Niggas be
yeah,
flawed as fuck.
You see what I'm saying?
Real
So
shit.
now, and then it's so flawed that when I discover it, the gun get turned around on me for discovering it, and now I'm the bad guy.
Come on, man. You talking to SAUCEMEUPGQ, bro? Come on, man. You feel me? You can go look at my page. You can go look at who's sharing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Who appreciate me, bro? And it's not these niggas, bro. It's my fans, bro. People that fuck with me. It's not the people that's in these infrastructures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not who pushing me up, bro. I push
Yeah.
myself up, and people appreciate that.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
That shit, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's that shit I be saying, bro. Like, bro, nobody got, bro. When you really do this, bro, and you really want to be successful, bro, you don't got no time for that shit. Bro.
Yeah.
That shit really,
Yeah,
bro,
that
that shit
disconnect.
lame, bro. That disconnect, bro.
Yeah,
It make you look at niggas, bro. Couldn't be me, bro. I could not be you niggas, bro.
I
If
feel
a nigga came to
you.
me,
I
if
feel
a nigga
you.
came to me how I come to niggas, bro, and try to make this shit happen, bro, then it would be nothing, bro. I would love to have somebody like me come to me and try to do some business with me.
Yeah.
No,
See,
I gotta deal with myself and halfway deal with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
For
And halfway
sure.
make it happen because we not on the same page.
I love it.
We could all, and I don't agree with we could all be on the same page, bro. Because I feel like shit. If it take 28 days to form a habit, bro, being alive for 28 years means you stuck the nigga you is, bro.
So let me ask
Real
you.
shit.
Let me. That's deep as hell.
Damn. Well, hold on, Chris. Before you go there,
Yeah.
let me ask something real quick.
Go ahead.
So, man, it's beautiful how these great minds just come together and we get to really, really feed off each other. I want to ask you something. Have you so because what we're talking about here in this context is mentalities, broke mentalities. Really, that's what it really is. It's a poor community mentality. Okay, and we're all trying to we're gonna pull each other down to get up.
For sure.
It's competitive. I'm gonna compete instead of merging. Instead of getting along, I'm gonna compete with you. You know what I mean? So,
Because I need
what-
credit.
yeah. What do you think about, and what have you heard about happened in Tulsa in 1920?
What have I had?
What have you heard about that, or have you heard about
The
that?
Tulsa race riots?
Yeah.
From my understanding, the black people had a thriving community, and white people literally set it on fire and then re-gentrified it to where black people couldn't be there anymore after they killed 80% of them.
No other state. Ain't nowhere in the state today
That had that.
where ain't nowhere in the United States where there's a black hospital, a black educational system, and a black banking. Black Wall Street was the last one and the only one. that's crazy that it's nowhere else in the United States
Or in the history books.
or in the history books.
That's true.
So yeah, I just wanted to ask that, because we're getting into a project and it's got that question built into it, and so being it's a something that's been kind of I bring that up because there's a mentality set in this entire state that I feel has a lot to do with that happening here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a breaking down of a people. We pull up on you like they do in them third world countries. We pull up on a little village and we just shoot and burn it up, and you know what I'm saying? And how it affects those people, it devastates where it's hard to shake back.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? It's hard to shake back. So to know that they're here because they hid it from us. They didn't talk about it. And so when we found out about it, for me being older and wiser to life, I'm like, that fucked all of us up. Yeah, for sure. You see what I'm saying? And so as a people, the shake back was rough. And so that set a mentality. You know what I mean? That setback put in a mentality. Yeah. And so that's something that,
I feel like we all just operating on survivalism right now.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. And I better get you before you get me.
But at the same time, like I've been saying, it's like I don't blame them, bro. It's just a part of what we giving, bro. Mm-hmm. Not giving. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a lot of artists that never have left these state lines, bro. Ever. Mm-hmm. Man. And they super talented,
Yeah.
They got charisma.
Yep.
Like
even
I speak
just the
of.
people, not just the artists, like
but,
even
people. Yeah. They haven't broadened their horizon.
They haven't broadened their horizon to the extent of even getting a wake up call.
Yeah.
So what they see on TV or what somewhere else is what they're gonna believe. Like,
bro, I literally said this on another show that I did. I feel like a lot of stuff, especially in Oklahoma, we kind of stuck in an emulation loop, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like we've gotten to the point where before we was behind, we didn't really know we was behind. We was just living in Oklahoma, and then I feel like sort of my earlier generation, we started getting awake to we behind. So instead of like trying to push a new ticket, you know what I'm saying, we just started kind of emulating like the best thing that we could. And that's why I feel like even here we don't have a big identity because it's like we're so behind that we stuck in emulation, especially because of the internet, you know what I'm saying? Not even talking about music, talking about women, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's an Oklahoma sound? Like Texas has a sound. They got the chopped and screwed and there's different things. And
I ain't gonna lie, the new Texas sound, they low key got that from here. I ain't gonna get into the whole story. There's a story behind it. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll do that another show. That's a good one.
California has a sound. Different places have sounds, and it's like we're not known to be great on a sound.
We got country sound. That's what it is.
Country sound, but I mean on the hip hop side.
On the hip hop side, we
don't have no sound.
We don't really got no sound like that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like when I hear somebody that's from, I can hear Memphis. Mm-hmm. I can tell, okay, he probably from Memphis. Yeah. I can hear, I can kind of hear a Houston. I know, okay, he's probably from Houston or the South. You know what I mean? I can kind of East Coast. I can always identify East Coast. It's just like they have some kind of a dialect that you can hear in the music.
We do too. We just don't put it. We just don't think we do. That's something that I learned. Yeah, that's something that I learned on my journey.
Yeah. Okay. So
like I got to. So like I went all over. Like when I figured out that I knew I wanted to do this, I had my manager. Shout out to DJ Work. You know what I'm saying? He literally took me everywhere, bro. Everywhere. And he was talking crazy, bro, talking me up. I'm like, this nigga tripping, bro. He's like, this gonna be the next Kanye, I'm telling you. Bro, the biggest people, I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, shout out to DJ Work. I see how you working, man.
Now I gotta go to this damn studio. And it's his birthday. Shout out to my boy. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, DJ Work.
But now I gotta go in this studio, bro, and I gotta put on my best effort ever because this nigga done juiced me up like this. You feel me? So it's just like
no pressure.
No, so
put you in a situation.
But it puts you in a situation. And people from other places, they're going to tell you, you know what I'm saying, the truth if you ask for it. And that's how kind of I recognize that we do have identity because people was telling me, like, dang, you talk crazy. Like, bro, your beats sound like. First time, I promise you, I went to L.A. I was in Melrose Sound. Shout out to Ro. He was one of the engineers there. And I tapped in with him through my homeboy Nick Pfeiffer. And I was playing them beats, playing them songs and shit. He stopped it and he looked at me. He was like, "You say you was from Oklahoma?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma, bro." He was like, "Bro, you sound like a cowboy, nigga." I was like, "Okay, bet, all right, cool,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, fuck
okay,
it.
cool."
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to hear that. And then I went to other places. They started telling me this. They like, "Bro, you like a cowboy." They be having cowboys where you from and shit. They like, "Bro, you a cowboy, bro." I went to LA. I wore cowboy boots and shit around all
Might
the
as
big
well.
people and shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'm from Oklahoma, and that's why I did what I did. Shit, intentionally to tell niggas I'm from Oklahoma City, nowhere else.
Yeah.
I've never been. You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised here, bro. I was born in Integris, you feel me?
Yep.
I lived here my whole life, you know what I'm saying? And every emotion that I've had outside of here has came from me getting out there and getting my feet wet. It's not from my family. I don't have no family. I got family in like San Francisco and shit, but I didn't utilize that to do rapping or do DJing or nothing. You feel me? Like, it's about getting out there, getting your feet wet, listening to what people got to say and taking it, you know what I'm saying, as a stone cold person, and then dealing with it in the car. You feel me? Like, if a nigga say you suck, like, you just gotta be like, okay, ask him for some constructive criticism. What can you do? What can I do better? You know what I'm saying? It might hurt. You know what I'm saying? Staying tall, bro. They're gonna respect that. They're gonna remember you too.
Yeah. You open minded. Open minded. You don't really seem to have a complex problem.
No.
You want to better yourself.
I love myself, bro.
Yeah,
so
you want information. You want to dissect information.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying, in order to grow and better yourself.
I feel like if you can't find the why, you can't change nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Everybody can always.
Yeah.
You know, one thing through
Good
this is kind of a question and a statement at the same time. So
That's how we getting down, man.
So before I did this, like the hip hop stuff, I did like video game videos and stuff. I was in LA, I was in the military, so I served in the military. Always loved hip hop, and did game videos. Went to conferences, got flown out through Microsoft, all type of shit.
All y'all gotta do is contact Chris.
And over that time, you know, I would check back into what was going on social media, but I wasn't really tapped in with the people here because I'm serving and I'm doing my own thing, trying to build this up.
Yeah.
Now, when I get out of the service, come back, everybody that I went to school with, I'm talking about grew up with, they're in this hip hop game and got names, notoriety, like, and I love to see it. But what I've noticed is I was in the military, a place where everybody got to come together to be a team, to actually succeed.
For sure.
Nobody wants to come together. And there's a situation right now, I'm talking about for local, I'm talking especially for the lower local artists. There's a situation right now where I was asking you about the 5,000 seats, is because if you were to sell 5,000 tickets, whether you came together with a group of individuals or did it by yourself, let's say $35 a ticket. Say you did it for $35 a ticket.
Y'all listen to this.
There's 90,000 square feet of space on 3 floors. So it's even bigger than 5,000 if you can sell more than 5,000. You push this move, you can definitely move it out. But the minimum would try to be 5,000. You do that, you sell the tickets at $35. Your split for your side or whatever the artist, whatever the case may be, is $67,000.
For the night.
For the night.
Yeah.
So for a lot of the local artists that I know, that I've shot, I've done all, and I know that they have fan bases, you want 2,000? You're asking for 500? You want 200 to come perform? But you could promote and work and come together and make, and that's at 35. You add more elements to what you got going on, expand it, make it $50 a ticket. Now you're looking at $96,000
For the night.
for the night.
Split up by however many people that
now,
it takes
I'm
to
not
get
just
there.
saying for hip hop. I'm saying like this is for any type of situation that's going on. But for the hip hop side, I've been to shows where I've met people that can bring out these crowds, and a majority of them don't need that money. Like they could use it, but they don't need it. You know what I'm saying? They got their own things going on where they.
So about 67,000.
I mean, look. See,
Anybody can use
I'm saying, who don't
67,000.
need
No doubt about it.
Okay.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Somebody with $5 million
Tell
don't
the
want
truth.
67,000
Tell the
easy bucket.
Yeah.
I'm glad I
That's
got
gonna
that.
get the attention
I'm
of a
glad
whole
I got
lot of
that.
people.
I'm
Well,
glad I
because
got
a lot of
that.
people
Yeah,
is acting
Yeah,
like,
for
oh, that
sure.
ain't shit.
Now we can
Glad I
talk
got
about
that.
it. Now we can
That's
talk
all
about
we
it.
know. So-
Yeah, now we can talk about
so
it.
the reason because like I said, I went to school with people. I watched all this. I do the media shit. So
Pay attention.
my media page is not focused solely on Oklahoma. I do everything else, and I'm sprinkling Oklahoma in to get people kind of interested. And it's starting to work. So the thing that I've noticed is the artists that they like, oh damn, who is that? Or oh, that's dope, or what else they be doing and stuff like that, they don't want to come together. Those groups of people,
Bro, it's because
They clicked up. They clicked up.
bro.
But the
Good.
crazy thing about it is, I could genuinely say, I think if 5 or 6 artists came together, they'd sell more than 5,000 tickets.
For sure.
But the thing
And
is,
who
possible.
cares about a click if you're gonna get bread and you can break it like that together? Like that makes no sense.
So
because people are strong on their brand.
But I
See,
feel
you
like
seen it.
exactly people are
People
strong
are
on their
strong on their
brand.
brands.
Exactly for that and for
So
two.
let's just get our $200
It's
or
the-
our $1,000 instead.
Bro, it'd be about the personal shit about this shit, bro.
People are
Okay,
afraid
so
to
let's
come
talk.
up.
Let's talk about that. Okay, so this is how I look at it. Now, we're business people.
For sure.
So in the sense of being and being a business person, let's really get down to what that is. So when you open minded and you have the ability to be in situations and figure it out for the best, you're a business person. Okay? It's just that intangible right there.
Okay.
All right. Now, being a business person, I look at the end game is as human beings, when it comes to me saying, let's work together. Fuck everything else. You good at what you do, I'm good at what I do. We put this together with this little plan right here. And the end thing is you eat and I eat.
For sure.
So there's no kind of better way for two human beings to work together. With knowing that reward is at the end of it, right?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. I got a question. It's a real life question. This is happening right now, bro. I just want the 2 biggest rappers in Oklahoma, in my opinion, the most talented, the most ready to go to the industry. One of them just dissed the other one yesterday. We supposed to work with these niggas? One of them just dissed my whole team last night.
Can I? You want to know something?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna share this with you because this is how I feel.
Oh,
Because I'm a
wow.
fan first.
Wow.
I'm a fan first.
For sure.
Wow.
I feel like the smartest thing, and I hate to say this in public, but it's just real. The smartest thing that y'all should do is come together and keep beefing, but really come together and keep beefing.
But this the thing.
But
Hold
this
on.
is what I'm
Hold
saying.
on.
But the reason I say that if y'all don't want to go the beef route, then because y'all are I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
2 biggest artists, hands down,
Easy.
For sure.
easily.
For sure.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta there's no think about it. What you just said, 67,000, 96,000, and y'all could do that regularly because y'all are moving around. Like in this situation, prime example. If you want to go to the Criterion and do a show, you gotta rent it. You gotta pay to rent
sure.
it. Then you gotta make the money back that you just did to rent the venue
And
Now
pay
you
the
got-
back end, all that.
Right, all of that. This situation, we're cutting the venue out of it. You got the whole convention center. They got a whole new stage, lighting. You got
It's a productivity.
Man,
It's a
it's-
hustle.
$15,000
It's a hustle.
in at the Criterion before you even get started
Before
on
you
your
even get
artist
started.
But
fees.
that's what I'm saying.
But
I understand that, but it be real shit going on that y'all not a part of and y'all are
Right.
not really existing in this world, you feel me? So ideally, me being the businessman that I am, I agree. I'm not agreeing to the beefing with a nigga on purpose, but I agree to figuring out a way to come together to where we could at least
Capitalize.
make it a profitable situation for 2 of the biggest entities to do this shit. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And the streets
Absolutely.
At the time. But at the same time, bro, when it comes to the urban market, and it's just like Memphis, it's just like Memphis, bro. It's the same shit. Bro, the streets run this hoe, bro.
Niggas don't understand.
And y'all don't necessarily
understand
understand that. It come down to some deeper shit than what y'all
Certain
ever be
people
able
got
to
keys to the
acknowledge.
city,
You
man.
feel me? You know what I'm saying? And so
But see, that's
it sound good.
It do.
But ideally, like at any moment, you know what I'm saying, shit could
Go
take
left.
a turn to be something else that it don't need to be. You feel
That's
me?
facts.
So
That's facts.
Nobody
And
wants
I-
to
Okay.
Nobody even wanna fuck with each other.
So let me
Nobody
add
wants
this
to
to
be
it
under
then. Let
Nobody
me add
wants
this
to be
to
under
it.
an
Okay,
umbrella.
but let me add this to it. Okay, so in my prior life, I did time.
for sure.
Okay. So I was in a situation where I'm walking and standing on principles that I'm by myself. I'm from this side of town. So right there, that identifies me with, okay, you must be this.
For sure.
But at the same time, I'm an independent thinker, so I'm independent. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm courageous enough to feel like this is gonna be successful because I can read what's going on around me.
Bro,
And you see what I'm saying? So with that being said, even in that environment where it's all the way the most cutthroatest that it is, I was able to make it where people could work together. Because you know what? They still wanted a bag.
But you know what they say about you, though? And say about people like me, bro? We one of them niggas, bro. Not everybody do that, bro. Not everybody got the might to do that, because some niggas try to step out that and they not like that and they going to get their ass smacked. Simple.
Not everybody want everybody.
You going to play the fence, then nigga, both niggas going to get you then with.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do that, bro.
No, I feel that.
It takes special kind of people to be able to stand on their own business and still have the support of their side while maintaining a relationship with some other niggas. You feel me? That take a whole different kind of nigga. It's not a lot of them kind of niggas.
It's gonna take an umbrella. It's gonna take an
But is it
umbrella,
worth
man.
it?
Of course it's worth it.
Okay.
Bro, of course it's worth it, bro. Of course it is.
Well, we got a dynamic here where, because see, we have an objective that I feel like it's going to make sense to people that's smart, especially to know the potential.
For sure.
The potential of what's available and the people involved, because we got here, it's very unique how we got here. And to know the potential of it, because I live it every day. Hey, man, it's for the smart people.
Hey, not everybody's not busy.
It's for the smart
Not
people
everybody not
that,
busy,
that can
business
take your
educated.
people that's behind you and say, look, man, this is how we going to move forward, and this is how we going to handle our business.
But guess
So-
what, Wally? And we're going to wrap it up, too. But guess what? SAUCEMEUPGQ done already said it. Couldn't be me.
Ooh.
Couldn't be me, bro.
Straight up.
That's
so serious,
real,
bro.
man.
People don't understand how
Damn,
serious
that's
that
cold.
title's so serious, bro. Because
Yeah,
so
that
serious,
is.
bro. Like I said, bro, I live, I breathe every day. I interact with so many people every day that I go home overdone, because I've interacted with so many people every day. And it's like people just live away and walk in a way that I just can't.
You can't do that.
Like
You can't fumble like that.
I can't. It's not necessarily just fumbling. I just can't succumb myself to certain positions and situations due to not thinking about myself. You feel me? And so, like I said, where we from, you can't blame people. A lot of people don't have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like that, but niggas don't have fathers sometimes.
Yeah, role models.
Or people don't have positive role models. And people go to school, and you know what I'm saying, people not feeding people what they need to do to be successful. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a part of where we at and a part of life. But like I said, it just couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed growing up. You feel me? Like my parents went through real shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even know I've been through some real shit, and I've done some real shit in my life. You know? But I understand that, you know what I'm saying, it's two sides to every coin, bro. And if I want to really last in this world and not recognize the world for what it is, bro, like you can't just put yourself in a certain way to cut your way out of a lot of things that you don't need to. You feel me?
Yeah. Real talk. That's real wisdom, man. Sauce me up.
SAUCEMEUPGQ. One last time, let them know where they can find you at. Let them know where they can stream
Follow
the
me
album.
on everything. Sauce me up GQ, all one. Go look, stream my album, go buy it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real one. Couldn't Be Me out now. 13 songs. 9 of the 13 produced by me. You know what I'm saying? I make my own beats, record myself, rap my own shit. I'm talking that hot shit, that gangster shit, and that shit for the baddies. You feel me?
Letting people know stop lying.
Stop lying. You feel me? Sin City is the move this Friday. We partnered together. The club is free. Ain't no entry. You know what I'm saying? You can pull up, come fuck with me. It's gonna be bottles popping, ass shaking. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. I'm gonna be in there talking it. We're gonna be having a good time. Media everywhere. So shout out to Chronopalooza for having me, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's the foe. It's the Oklahoma shit. You know what I'm saying?
This
We keep
Oklahoma
this shit popping
shit
for sure.
all the way.
And we
all the
appreciate
way.
you, GQ. Thank you.